Your reactions teach your spouse how to behave. The question is, what kind of teacher do you want to be? We all have two different types of teachers in our life growing up. Some that aren't so great and some that are a little bit better. They make a lasting impact on our story. For me, it was a teacher. The lasting one was a guy named Mr. Drake. And oddly, when I asked around in our community to other people who was their favorite teacher growing up, a lot of people said him. And there was something that he brought to patterns, regardless of the person coming in his space. He had me, the little performer, the little perfectionistic girl, and then you could have some that were struggling with addiction or suicidal ideations or just didn't want to go to school. And Mr. Drake was a steady, constant space. He saw through the shenanigans that was in all of us. And he was able to actually deposit this love from the abundance that he had within himself. He was much like one of these two teachers. I want to talk about Miss Grace. She's confident in herself and she knows her worth. She knows what she will and she will not accept. Her expectations are clear, they're consistent, and they're fair. She sets boundaries and even sets deadlines and keeps them. Her students or her children, her team, her classroom, whatever, they know what she stands for. They respect her limits and they thrive within them. She meets her students with love, attention, gentle guidance, and not control. They feel safe, they feel understood, and they are capable to grow. We all want a Mrs. Grace in our life. And now we're going to meet Mrs. Striving. She can be a little bit controlling, a little impatient. She can be frustrated often. She shuts down students who try to express themselves, and she might even yell when their mistakes are made or give really unclear expectations or directions. Her students are anxious and defensive and afraid to try. And in codependency, we often become Mrs. Striving. We're over-functioning. We're rescuing and we're shutting down. And we're shutting others down too. It feels like love, but it teaches fear and it teaches dependency. So the kingdom shift is this. You can be Miss Grace. It's available to you. Confident and grounded, loving, but firm. You show up from God's love and not fear. You're able to set limits and speak truth. We shift from codependency to kingdom pendency. This is where my identity is defined by my dependency in Christ and who he says I am. I can stand firm in this and stay grounded in peace and love for myself and the world around me, versus my identity being defined on my borrowed identity and the lies the enemy has planted. I must choose. And today I'm going to invite you to choose to be a good teacher. You are what sets the tone for how your husband treats you. And you are capable and able to show up differently, wholly, and more completely when you do it for yourself first.